What's up, everybody? Steven here. We're back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Doctor Who episode number 3 of the specials called End of Time Part 1. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra early over there. If you want them, if you don't want them, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So, yeah, last episode was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hit me in the feels. Very emotional. The ending was very interesting, right? So our boy, the Doctor, he essentially played God, changed time, and he got called out on it. It was one of the first times, not one of the first times, but one of the few times that he's kind of felt he's above the rules of time, which is interesting. He seemed to be scared out of his mind that they were coming after him. I'm gonna call them the time police. That they were coming after him. He freaked out. He was scared. He said, "Is it time? Is it time?" Like, he was legitimately frightened. Something that we don't really see with the Doctor that often. And I was kind of into it. I was like, wow, this is a different level of storytelling and acting that we haven't really seen too often from the Doctor. I mean, acting's always been top notch, but like the fear aspect of it all, right? When was the last time we saw him really scared? I'm drawing a blank right now, but hopefully this episode's great. Hopefully this episode's amazing. End of time. Guessing they're coming after him. I don't know. I'm worried because they've done things with the David Tennant Doctor that I was not expecting them to do. So we're gonna hop in here, have a good time with the episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much here we go.
They call it the legend of the blue box.
Oh, I've never been in here before. I'm not one for churches.
Whose laugh is that?
Now, sorry. There you are.
You followed him?
Where were we?
You got scared and then you followed him?
100 years.
Then we've got a problem.
Why?
Because all of this is way too fast. Not just the city, I mean your ability to call me.
I'm so intrigued right now by what's happening.
Hello.
How's it going?
That man is dead.
There is yet more.
Is that the Master?
Event.
The Master's wife.
Oh shit.
We see so much.
I'm not talking a lot, but I'm just very focused on this episode.
Events that have happened are happening now.
Oh wow. Wait a minute. It looks like he's taking your energy. Taking your something. Your essence. I think a lot of this episode is me just with my jaw dropped. Oh, whoa, she straight up killed herself. You're too late. Don't tell me he walked out. He got out of that?
Someone survived. Do you think it's him?
Run out.
My man's got a little crew of people to...
Whatever it is, but it won't reach you and me.
What the actual hell,
He's likely
man?
on his feet.
Starving. Just the best thing of all.
And he's really good as a bad guy.
Master of disguise. Stuck. Looking like the old Prime Minister.
I can't hide anywhere. Funniest thing in the whole wide world.
Jesus, man, he snapped, yo. That they're gonna die. What the hell?
The cloak. It worked, because Wilf phoned Nettie, who phoned June. And her sister lives opposite Broadfield, and she saw the police box. And her neighbour saw this man heading east.
Wilfred, have you told them who I am? You promised me. No, I just said your people could change like your whole body.
I can still die. If I'm killed before regeneration, then I'm dead.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
What?
Donna!
Sorry, but I had to. Look, can't you make her better?
Stop it.
No, but you're so clever. Can't you bring her memory back? Look, just go to her now. Go on, just run across the street. Go up and say
That's
hello.
why he wants
If
to.
she ever remembers me, her mind will burn and she will die. Aged.
No.
It
There
sucks.
he is. Sean Temple.
You found happiness.
They're
There, man.
engaged. Getting
Nice.
married in the spring.
Yay for Donna.
Yeah.
I thought it was better, but I did some things that went wrong. I need
I need the
my word.
companion. I think one of you guys said that in the comments.
Merry Christmas.
Last episode was showing exactly why the doctor needs a companion to tame him a little bit, keep him in control.
You need her, Doctor. I mean, look, wouldn't she make you laugh again?
Sleep and shiver, somehow knowing the dawn would bring only one thing. The final day.
The fuck is you? Wait. Why do you look familiar? Oh, and I actually really didn't like the way that he went out. I mean, I liked the way he went out where he chose to kill himself, but that episode I had some problems with it.
Listen.
You heard it?
What?
I heard it. It's real.
It's real! You thought I was mad? King of the Wasteland! But something is calling me, Doctor. What is it? What is it? What is it?
What kind of SWAT team bullshit is this? Oh, snap. You got hit, buddy.
The only connection I can think of, you're involved. I can just work out how. Tell me, have you seen anything?
Yes.
I don't know, anything strange, anything odd?
Yes, mention the lady.
Well, there was a...
What? What is it? Tell me.
Well, it was... No, it's nothing.
Think. Maybe something out of the blue, something connected
Come
to your
on,
life,
the lady.
something.
Donna was a bit strange. She had a funny little moment this morning, all because of that book.
What book?
His name's Joshua Naismith.
Dude, the lady on the TV.
What?
By the Ood.
What's the Ood?
They're just Ood, but it's all part of the
Come
conversion.
with me. Oh, you're not leaving me with her.
Dad!
He said fair enough.
Listen to me, I forbid it! Get out of there!
Wait. Did Donna see it?
Bring my father back right now!
Okay, Donna didn't see it. Ooh.
Come back here!
Understand?
Not a word.
Welcome to
Not a word. What are they trying to do exactly? They're trying to...
What's it? Shimmer? Shimmer.
Oh, my lord. She's a cactus.
She's a cactus.
Oh, just excuse me. Mr. Saxon.
My name is the Master.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have given him full access. Because now we don't know what he's done.
Hello?
Oh my god, he's got a gun. Says his gun with him.
Donna?
Where are you?
It's Mum and Sean. Something's wrong with them.
There's his face.
Wait a minute.
Anybody that remembers him.
See anything?
I
can see them. That's bad enough.
Wait, what? They're gonna become you?
You can't have. What is it?
They've changed. Granddad, it's like this whole thing happened before.
Oh no, 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 Donna.
Doctor, you're starting to remember. What is it? What have you done, you monk?
It's me. I'm president. President of the United States. Look at me.
This is both stupid and really cool at the same time. I don't like. He's like, oh, I like him as a bad guy. I don't get why are you doing this?
Doctor. But now, there is no human race.
How many people that aren't him are Dono, Grandpa, and the doctor.
For this was far more than humanity's end. This day
Who
was
is
the day
he?
upon which the whole of creation would change forever. This was the day the Time Lords returned.
Wait, what?
For Gallifrey. For victory! For victory! For the end of time itself!
Wait, what? How? Okay, okay. All right, well, that was episode number 3 of the Doctor Who specials with David Tennant. So I don't think this was the best episode, but I really liked it a lot. Like, I was intrigued, I was engaged, I was like fascinated by everything that was happening. I don't think everything that happened was amazing, but I liked almost everything that happened, strangely. For like the kind of episode that it was, I was into it. I mean, be it that the Master is a really, really cool villain, be it that you have to see Donna again, be it that the Doctor showed some emotion or like in the episode. I mean, there was a lot to really like in the episode. A lot. I kind of want to give it an 8, because again, I don't think it was the greatest thing, and I feel like with somebody like the Master, you could have really done some crazy shit with his him coming back and make it a bit more personal. This one just kind of seems like a take over the world thing, which is what essentially he did last time. It would have been cool to see it a bit more personal of an attack to the Doctor. Would have been interesting. But then I liked it. I was into it. Let's see. We'll break it down here. So let's see. We start off with this voiceover of somebody that I don't know who it is. But we see Grandpa here. We see him go to this church. This woman appears. And then we hop over to the Doctor. And then the Doctor, this is following right after he panicked from seeing the Ood in the last episode, right? And he's goofing around. He took forever to get there. He isn't taking us serious, right? The Ood are progressing way faster, their species, than they're supposed to. We don't know why. We then figure out dreams and the sequences that they're seeing in their brains, and the Master's ex-wife is still alive, and something is happening with her, right? So the Doctor freaks out. He's like, oh my God, the Master survived. He still had a little bit of his essence was stuck like on the ring. So he's freaking out. He's trying to go save the day, trying to find where this is. While that's happening, this cult of people essentially wanted to bring the Master back, and they kept her for this moment. And then they tried to bring him back. She essentially sacrifices herself. The Doctor's late. We get to introduce to these this billionaire and his daughter. Old man Jenkins over here. got a crew of old people and they're looking for the doctor. We then get this awesome sequence of the master showing up here. This was all really cool. I liked all this of him. So she's talking about he's hungry and then he feeds on them, essentially their bodies. And I love the way he's eating and the way it's cutting, and it's like so jumbled and a mess and crazy, but I'm really into it. Let's see. We then hop over here. He smells the doctor, bangs on a drum to get the doctor to chase him. He's moving like Superman, where he's like flying and shit, like, or like jumping really high. We have a little bit of a comedic relief with the old people here. We then see the old man took him to see Donna. He's like, "Can you help her? Can you make her remember?" And doctor's like, "I can't. Her brain will melt. It'll be the end of her." And I love the doctor saying, "I did something. I went too far. Essentially, I need a companion." He didn't say the word "I need a companion," but he said he essentially said he needs someone. I love the emotion. I love the acting from David Tennant. But then having another one-on-one off here, there's this awesome moment where where he lets the doctor hear his thoughts, right? And the doctor's like, "Oh my God, I hear it. There's something in your brain. You're not crazy. There's something there." The drumming. He's talking about that there's something big is coming. Then these lights show up. SWAT team grab him. Essentially take out the doctor. Donna something with a book. And it's weird. There's a moment here where the old man sees the woman on TV and saying that you're the only hope. Interesting stuff, right? Gonna be a time where you're gonna have to shoot somebody. Essentially, he grabs a gun. Doctor's here. Doctor and him are talking. Donna's mom freaks out, says you have to go. Grandpa goes with him. We then find out that these aliens are here. I'm gonna be real. The aliens were a bit unnecessary. Maybe in the second episode they'll prove why they were necessary, but at the moment I'm just kind of like, well, they're here. Then we get this weird relationship with the dad and his daughter. They want the master to do something. Awesome little thing here where the doctor reveals who they are. He's like, "Oh my gosh, she's a cactus." Doctor's like, wait, doctor's confused. He doesn't understand what's happening. He's like, "It's a healing machine." He's like, "Well, that doesn't make sense. What's it for?" And then we find out, oh my God, it can heal planets. It can essentially do stuff to the entire planet. Find out what's happening. Everybody's seeing their faces. And then the master says, "They're not going to just see me. They're going to be me," or something like that. Or obey me. They're going to be me. And as dumb and probably corny as this whole shaking of the face and everybody turning into him, and he's wearing dresses and wearing all kinds of different clothes and clothes, and he's kind of just being all these different people. As corny as that could possibly come off, for some reason I was into it. I was actually pretty into it. And then we find out the Time Lords aren't gone.
Far more than humanity's end. This day was the day upon which the whole of creation would change forever. This was the day the Time Lords returned.
Where do I know him from? So, yeah, the Time Lords are back. So that's interesting. But yeah, that's the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut, unedited episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.